welcome to the Lovely Stranger Tarot. My name is Jasmin. I'm Pisces Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Scorpio Moon. Today will already be the fourth part of our love series, and today's topic will be who will be my in-laws? How will be my spouse's parents, maybe sisters, brothers, siblings in general. And today we will see that. I have 4 piles for you. One is this gold quartz. I'm sorry, I have a little bit of hay fever, so my nose is a little bit stuffy. Pile 2 is rose quartz. Pile 3 is this fluorite. And pile 4 is this blue agate. Okay, if you need more time, then please pause the video here. Choose carefully, and I will see you at your pile. So pile 1, if you see my cat, maybe you see some cat fight, ignore that, okay? So let's see who your in-laws will be. We have autumn, let go, the wise woman of Wonderland, the map maker of destiny, then we have the magic guardian, Diana, focused intention, Radha, I hope I said that right, soul flame, charity, prayer and contemplation. Then we have justice in reverse, the 5 of swords, the star, and 5 of wands, sorry, 5 of wands in reverse. Let's see. Pile number 1. I think your in-laws are part of your soul family. First of all, we have the wise woman of Wonderland, and she stands for integrity and compromise. So, and funny enough, because I purposely drew 2 cards, okay? Sometimes they came out like maybe a mother, father, sometimes only women, so 2 mothers and 2 fathers. But of course, this can represent the energy. So this probably will represent your mother-in-law. So she is probably, they will be very, very equal. They are on an equal level. And I mean, probably let's say, they will share their what's the English word? They will share their duties. Okay, they will share their duties. So she probably will decide in one part of the life, and he will decide in another part. So they are very, very equal. And the map maker of destiny says, why can't I talk? I'm sorry. Authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. So I think he is probably for thinking freely, for decisions, for solving problems, all that is thinking is his part, and all that is from the heart is her part. So I think they are mostly traditional, but also modern in a sense because they are very equal. Nobody stands over the other, and they are very equal and eye to eye. Okay, but she probably will do like household, yes, and she will do it with a tight fist. You know, nobody can be messy. Like in her house, and that would be awful for me because I'm messy, and but she is very like organized. She is very she rules with the iron fist in the house, but she is not overpowering him, and I think he is more of a free spirit, and she likes that about him. Okay, she gives them the freedom to be like a free spirit. Okay, yeah, they're probably also spiritual. I wouldn't say overly spiritual, but I think they grew up in a spiritual tradition, and they will do it like further. So we have here, so it could be any tradition or religion. We have here the magic guardian, unlock the magic within, and this is Radha Soulflame, and she says, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship, harmony, and healing. So these two represent to me some part of tradition. I mean, look at her. She is probably is she goddess? Maybe she is something like a saint, maybe in Hindu religion. So she looks like a saint to me, and she is more like a Wicca witchy type. Okay, so maybe so it's what I mean. It can be different parts of tradition. It doesn't have to be religion. It can be, it doesn't have to be, but they are not overly religious or traditional. They do like they follow the tradition, and they go to, let's say, and I grew up as a Christian, so let's say they go to church, they meet for religious meetings or something like that. I'm sorry, this is my cat again. And when they do like traditions, maybe they have some uh, so let's say when they are Muslims, they do Ramadan, and they follow all the rules, but they're not overly. They maybe don't wear like I guess it's hijab. Is that right? Is that correct? And they, the girls show their hair maybe, but they otherwise they follow the rules. You know what I mean? And they are not overly traditional or religious, but they are. They're moderate. Yes, also with the prayer and contemplation, I think they are very spiritual, but yeah, like I said, they don't follow the rules, like to a T. Okay, so they are not so fanatic. They are just experiencing, they following, but they are not judging if you would not. Okay, so let's see what we have more. Yes, like I said, I think because we have here the discover a part of your soul. I think when you come into this family, when you meet your in-laws, you feel like a part of the family, like right away. And this why can't I talk today? I'm so sorry. This might happen in autumn. So maybe you meet your future spouse, let's say in summer or in spring, and when you meet your in-laws, your the family of your future spouse, this might be in autumn. It says in autumn everything is collected and you can reap the wonderful um crop. I think, I don't know, because this is German. If you can read German, then do that now. um so you can reap the rewards actually. Okay, so I think you will meet them in autumn time. Maybe, like, let's say you're in the USA, they have a lot of holiday, maybe like holiday, maybe Thanksgiving, like your partner will take you to the first Thanksgiving and you will meet everybody. Whoa, this is a little bit scary, but it could be. Okay. And I think, yes, I think they will give you like a lot of attention because maybe you are the first person, like your partner brings into the family. I think they will focus on you a lot, you know, like they will swarm you, like, and they will ask you, look at you, like, oh, is this the new girlfriend or boyfriend, you know, something like that. And yeah, but probably they already know that you will be the spouse because maybe he or she talked about you with their parents. So they are very curious to meet you. And I think they will give you positive attention. We come to the tarot cards later, and I have to say, the tarot cards are a little bit mixed, but actually everybody is. And this was very, and I have that often, that they are somehow connected. And I was like, wow, this is so great. And then I was like drawing the tarot cards, and I was like, oh, okay. But I guess this is normal. This is family. And I feel like that you are part of the family. And like it's always, you know, there can be arguments, there can be like, you know, thrown doors and like, you know, smashed plates and stuff. And I think this is kind of family that they might do that. So I think they might have a temper also probably your future spouse because he or she's from that family, and but I think you will fit in very perfectly. Okay, I think you also continue that temper. You are not totally overwhelmed with that. I think you fit in very well. Okay, and I think, yeah, I think what you should not do is move in with them because we have the let go card here. And this is the only indicator that, like, only from the tarot cards, that there might be problems. And it's not like major problems, but I think because of the focused intention they put on you, maybe, or maybe this is the only child. Yeah, this might be because we don't have any like pages or something. Only, yeah, only this is, but this is an elf or so, you know, with the ears. But yeah, I think maybe your future spouse will be the only child, and this is why you have all the intention on you. And so you shouldn't move in with them. No, please, like, put some distance between you and your in-laws, okay? And then everything is wonderful. Everything is fine. You will get along very good, okay? But don't move in with them because otherwise it could happen that you might feel with the justice in reverse and the five of swords that you might experience a lot of arguments with them, okay, and they might get harsh, you know. And like I said, I think these people have a bit of a temperament, and probably you too, you have too. And I think this could go in a very cold and harsh direction if you are not, um, you know, setting boundaries. Let's say it like that. If you're not setting boundaries, but you know, otherwise we have the star, and of course, when you have the star, star illuminates everything. It's almost like the sun. Sun and star are the best cards in tarot, and whenever you see the star, it illuminates the whole spread. So it is very good, and I believe that you actually will have a very good relationship with them, and yeah, but I think, yeah, you should put some distance and some boundaries with them. You know, loving boundaries. You don't have to be like, you know, I don't want to talk to you. You just say like, you know, I really appreciate that you are giving me so much attention, but really I would like, you know, to decide for myself. That would be very nice. And with the five of swords and five of wands in reverse, I think this is handable. I just mixed German and English. I don't know why. Like I said, I cannot talk today, but I try anyway because otherwise you won't have content. So, um, yes, so you can do it, okay? You can it's probably like you know, you you fight hard and then you're like, laughing, but you having a coffee afterwards and saying like we are so stupid. Why do we do that? And everything will be fine, And this is every conflict is solvable with them, okay? But just beware. Oh, and maybe they cannot stand like injustice. So when you try to be sneaky somehow, I think they can get really cold. So I think they will welcome you with open arms, but don't use their friendliness. Okay, I think this is all they want. And yeah, like I said, put some space between you. Okay. So, part number one, this is all I have for you. And if you like that, then please leave a like, leave a comment down below if that resonated somehow. And of course, subscribe to my channel and click the bell because there are more videos in that series to come. Okay. And please stay safe and stay healthy. And I will see you next week. Bye. Hi, part number two. Let's see who your in-laws are. Oh, I'm sorry. Let go, artist, yoga, the metal king, the rainbow prince. This is contrasting. Air guardian, shift your perception. Aphrodite, inner goddess. Joan of Arc, the divine director, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So these two represent the parents in law. Yeah, I think it's the parents-in-law. And we have a male and a female energy here. The male energy is the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Like in the first pile, I also think this like the male energy is more of the quiet type. Well, in the first it was not necessarily the quiet type, but he was like the more detached person. And for the female energy, we have Joan of Arc, and it says, the voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. And like I said, I think your parents-in-law, like the female energy, probably your mother-in-law will be the more dominant person, okay? Probably the father-in-law, I mean, of course, it can change if the mother-in-law is the more masculine and the father-in-law is the more feminine. So these are only energies, but usually I would say these are mother and father, okay? And the father will probably be the more silent type, more agreeing, um, more warm. I don't know why, but I think this person is more like welcoming at least at first glance. He seems more welcoming, more grounded, like a warm person. And the mother-in-law will be a little bit or seem a little bit colder, a little bit more practical, almost a little bit like the Queen of Swords. And like I don't dislike the Queen of Swords, not at all, because the Queen of Swords is just like she's she doesn't tolerate any BS. Okay, so when you come with an honest intention, with a good character, she will not punish you. She will welcome you, but first she will test you. Okay, and when you do any BS, then she will cut your head off. And this is like the type of Joan Arc too. Okay, she will fight. She will speak her truth when you do something that she don't like. Okay, and maybe she seems a little bit cold, but I don't think she is. Okay, um, I mean, you might have problems with her. I will come to that later, but I don't think they are necessarily severe. Okay, they might be a little arguments throughout the marriage, but nothing we can't handle. Okay, so yes, I think when you are with her, like, yeah, this might connect. Sorry, I cannot talk. I try to I try to put forward my best English, and sometimes the words just will come don't come to my mind, okay? But interconnecting with this card, we have the let go card. And this says when you feel the need to control, when you stop, no, when you yeah, when you lose the feeling of taking control, your relaxed energy will bring you wish fulfillment. Okay, so yeah, I think in her house, in her surroundings, you should let go. You should let her the lead. Okay, and this might in the following like bring arguments. Okay, maybe in the beginning you try maybe to help. It's probably not that you want to interfere with her or something, but it might feel it might lead to arguments because maybe she wants to do it on her own, and maybe she's very strict, and maybe you do something that she doesn't like. Maybe you just you try to help, and you bring her, like, let's say the plates you ate together, and then you bring her the plates and she's like, what are you doing? And you're like, I try to help, and she's like, no, you go sit down on the table. Okay, and it's nothing like that she is mean or something. I don't feel that. I mean, maybe she can be a little bit too harsh. I feel that she can because she speaks her truth very bluntly, and this can come towards you very harsh. But I don't think she is like mean. Okay, and you have to let go of the control. Okay, when you give her the control, then everything is fine. And this is yeah, if you have the need to control, then this might lead to discussion. Okay, I might say this. Okay, but then we have, like, this is so mixed. Okay, we have the Metal King and Joan of Arc here. I mean, of course, we have these both, and both wear armor here, and maybe your person comes from a military family, because of course the Metal King stands for military. It says discipline, armor, boundaries. Okay, so maybe your person is from a military family, but maybe, like I said, yeah, your mom too, maybe she was in the military, who knows. And yeah, but the other cards, like, I mean, the Rainbow Prince, look at them, you know, they are the total opposite, you know. This is like relatively dull, and this is so bright, and he is like free. Is he naked? Yeah, it seems like. I mean, maybe he wears pants, but at least his upper body is naked, his hair flows free, okay? And this is like a more soft energy. And this might be actually too, like Metal King could represent the female energy. in that case. And you know, the Rainbow Prince is compensation and perseverance. So maybe, like I said, maybe one of your parents might be a little bit um, like difficult, okay? But the other person compensates for that. So one person will be very warm and the other will be a little bit, like I said, a little bit cool, distant, and blunt. Okay, but the other person will be very warm, but more quiet. But this is a very welcoming and warm atmosphere I get from that person. Okay. And I think with the artist and the Aphrodite here, I think they like their home is very beautiful. Okay, you come in there, maybe this has like a special style, like colony houses. I think you know, like a very beautiful style and very you know, very detailed and rich and very, yeah, to the detail. Okay, so you come into the house and you just like, wow, you know, maybe some of your parents-in-law did that by themselves, like with the artist, and or like really they are, one of them is an artist, like maybe a painter or a builder of some sort. Yeah, with the let go and the shift your perception, I think you know, this will change. Like I think this what you think from the first meeting about your parents-in-law, especially at this person and the Metal King, um, I think this will shift. Okay, I think you will see that this person, yeah, probably is older and they cannot let go. Okay, so when you can, you when you when you are able, I'm searching for words today, I'm sorry. When you're able to let go, then your perception will change because then this person will show their warmer side, I believe. Okay, and then everything will be very fine here. And um, yeah, of course, yoga, this is the last thing. And maybe you will see when you change your perception and shift your perception that this person it has more in common with you than you thought. Okay, maybe you will discover that this person might do yoga, you do too, and then you have something in common, or that this person is much more interested, let's say, in tarot cards or so, and then you have something in common with them. Okay, and yeah, with the, of course, the Queen of Wands, like this fell out, and I was like, why can't it be? Yeah, they are right, you know. So, yeah, probably. I mean, this could be his or her mother. Yeah, you probably will have a little bit of problem with her. But I think this is temporary. Okay, I think this might be in the beginning. This was the first card. Okay, this was the last. I think you, yeah, there might be some starting issues. Okay, like maybe you thinks you, or you perceive this person a little bit different than she really is, and as soon as you let go of this perception, everything will change. Okay, and I think they are like rich. Okay, I think they might be from a very wealthy family. Maybe this is why they have such a beautiful home. And yeah, maybe you will marry into a very rich or wealthy family. Okay. Yeah, so I hope that didn't scare you too much, number two. And if you liked it and enjoyed it, then please leave a like. If it resonated somehow, then comment down below. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. And click the bell because there are more in that series to come, like more videos in that series to come, okay? So please stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next week. Bye. Level number three. So let's see, who are your in-laws? We have relax, sensitivity, the altar priestess, the hawk prince, stag, trust and thrive, animal guardian, Saraswati, the arts, Melchizedek, Sanat Kumara. And for the tarot cards, you have the Two of Pentacles. Wait, wasn't that in reverse? Well, it's not probably. The Eight of Cups and the Sun. Okay. Yes, I think this family is like a very warm uh, family unit, okay? I think when you come to meet your parents-in-law, then you will be greeted with like warm welcome, okay? And I think these people are very spiritual, but not necessarily in a traditional or religious way. I think they are really generally good people. Probably they might be even light workers, but yes, they show it through helping neighbors, helping people in their surroundings, helping especially animals. I think maybe they even are vegetarians. Um, but like we have a lot of animals here. So these people love animals. They probably have a lot. Like maybe they even have a rescue station of wild animals and they save them and yeah, they bring them back to health, nurture them back to health. And I think yes, they are a little bit like, you know, the cliche of an old hippie, you know, a little bit like that. Maybe your father-in-law has a little bit longer hair and a beard, you know, and she will wear like hippie dresses, boho dresses, okay, long dresses with a lot of like you know, like a lot of jewelry, you know, stuff like that. Yes, and I think they live relatively pure. They try like they don't eat meat probably, and they try to avoid chemicals. They try to live as close to nature as possible. We have here the altar priestess and the hawk prince. And for me, I asked for this. These are like the stereotypes of your parents-in-law. We have the altar priestess, and it says preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. And we have the hawk prince, and that says spirit communication, paying attention. So I think your parents-in-law are both a little bit alternative, very warm people. They like to talk things out. There isn't like, I think probably they follow this rule, like they never get to bed while they're still mad at each other. Of course, everybody fights or argues sometimes, but they never get to bed. You know, after, yeah, they never get angry to bed, you know, something like that. They are very balanced people. Also, the relationship is very balanced, okay? We even have here 11 and 12 because 39 makes 12. So I think they complement each other very well. They're of a similar nature, both very spiritual, loving nature. I think they love nature, love animals, and they want people around them to thrive. Okay, I think these people, they seem very trustworthy, and they are. Okay, you can relax here. Okay, with the relax card here, it says stop trying to control everything and all the doors will open. Maybe they will show you that. Probably your future spouse is a little bit like that, you know, very relaxed, even if he or she is not like being alternative or something. It doesn't have to be, but of course they grew up in this environment, so they probably are very relaxed and like very balanced. Okay. Yes, and with the Saraswati here, they probably like to do arts. Maybe they, you know, probably not for living, well, maybe they are, but more for fun, for joy, to express themselves. Okay, maybe you know, maybe she paints and he is playing the guitar or something like that, or drums, and yeah, just to just to express themselves. Okay. I'm sorry for that. And yeah, what do I see here more? Yes, I mean, they are probably light workers here with a light activation card that says, shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. And with the I'm sorry, Melchizedek, what a name. Um, and the higher learning here, it says you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. I think these people, um, they are also much younger than they actually are. You know what I mean? I think they are mostly like very youthful. Okay, very youthful. And they learn. They like to read. They like to learn. They like to surround themselves with younger people, and I think they are very old souls. Maybe they are even like crystal or indigo people, something like that. Okay. And like it says here, you know, with these two cards, first of all, yeah, very balanced people. Okay, very balanced. I think the relationship within this household is very balanced. Okay, sometimes there might be struggle, but you know, he's balancing two coins. The ground is probably shaky and he still is dancing. Okay, so these people know even when there are rough times, you know, they can rely on each other. They are relaxed. Okay. And with this card, they probably decided to leave tradition. Okay, so like the traditional life, probably they know that they are different. Okay, and but they decided, and they live really well with that because we have the sun as a last card. Okay, and of course, the sun is the best card of the tarot. So this is a very happy family, and I think you will be very happy with your in-laws too. Okay, pile number three. I Yes, I like that very much, and I want that too. I claim pile number three too. Okay, so I hope you like that, and if so, then please leave a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, of course, if you have not yet, because there are more videos to follow from this series. Okay, so please stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hi, pile number four. Last but not least, let's see who your in-laws are. Connected with nature, environmentalist, the keeper of the scales, the desert prince, traveler, Dana, high priestess, butterfly maiden, transformation, Kuan Yin, care and compassion, Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Then you have the Four of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Hangman in reverse. So I see a little bit of a different story than in the other three parts because I think that the parents of your future spouse probably are separated. We have probably the mother in the middle of the reading and Kuan Yin with compassion and care. So I think this person has a very strong relationship with their mother because probably they were the first caretaker. And maybe they didn't even know their father, or the father left the family, or they were divorced and they didn't have good, or not necessarily good, but they didn't see their father very well, and probably they didn't have a good relationship. But with their mother, it was fairness, it was balance. The mother was working very hard to keep the family alive, okay? And with the Desert Prince, it says survivor and false promise. I think your future spouse were experiencing their father as not there, or maybe like a little bit of deceiving personality, because maybe they were promising them that they would come, that they would visit, that they would send presents, something like that, and they didn't keep up with their words. And on the side of the Desert Prince, we have the traveler move in a new direction. So I see that this person maybe is in a physical distance, or was in a physical distance to your future spouse, or at least was not there when your future spouse grew up, okay? But I think his mother is a very nature-loving person. Okay, we have here with, connected with nature, and then the environmentalist. I think, yeah, the mother or the female, I mean, it can be vice versa, when maybe the father is more of a female energy, then it could also be that the mother was the one that was not there, okay? But the female energy was the person that would working for the family, and this person is really connected to nature, okay? Probably loves animals, love nature, love to be in nature, protecting nature, and is a very nurturing person. Okay, and it says here nature is inspiring to that person here. Okay, and probably this person loves butterflies. I think this person or this family had to move a little bit, had to change, transform with the transformation here. Um, and because maybe the money was not right, or maybe like the living circumstances were just changing because of maybe the split of the parents. um, but there was a lot of transformation within that family, okay. But actually I think especially the keeper of the scales person was not putting their pain onto the children. Um, I don't see. Well, yeah, there could be a sister, maybe. So maybe your future spouse has a sister, maybe even younger, and but otherwise I don't see children. But yeah, I don't think that the keeper of the scales person put like their pain onto the children. So I think the children grew up very happily, but still they had to move a lot, maybe, or had to change circumstances, maybe had to change school a lot, something like that in that direction. Because maybe the mother or the father had to work different jobs and they had to move, something like that. But yeah, this person is like very loving, like the mother, like not the mother necessarily, but the person who was there and raised your future spouse is a very compassionate and very loving person, and you will be welcomed by that person too. And it says here, share your gifts with grace, wave, and inspiration and love are coming to you. Inspiration and love are coming to you. It says, like, also here, this card is talking about inspiration. No, this card was it. And yeah, I think this person tried to be, always inspired, not try to be down for their children. Okay. So I think this person was not I mean, probably genuinely a happy person, but I think there was pain involved. But still, they would not be put down by that. Okay, they struggled maybe sometimes, like one and another time, but still they were happy, and like the children had a very happy childhood. Okay, yeah. Now we come to the tarot cards, and like I said in pile number one already. Um, the spread is relatively nice, but like the tarot cards are not, I mean, they're not awful, but like there might be some issues here, okay? It might be that like first you have to get warm with that person, okay? Maybe because if it you know if it is a parent from a different, no, from your sex. So let's say you are a woman and this person is a mother, or let's say you are a man and this person is the father. I think this person has a little bit of an issue to let them go, okay? And yes, because they are, they fought for them like lions. So I think they are very connected to their children. And, I think I don't get that this is you. I get that this is you. Okay. I think you come in and you offer some, I want to be like one more daughter to you. Okay. And they probably will not take the offer right away. Okay. And they will show you a little bit of a coldness, the cold shoulder. But don't take that personally, okay? Because this is nothing against you. I have the feeling. I really feel like they cannot out of their skin, okay? They actually want to. They want to welcome you and they want to love you. And you see that here with the Two of Swords. And because, I think they want to overcome, this is the indecision. They are a little bit like blindfolded. They really want to welcome you, okay? But they cannot. And this is maybe they are, how should I say this? You know, maybe they are sick. This could be that they might envy you a little bit of some sort. I get that because you are young and they are like, you know, they worked all the time and they say like, now why you taking my child? You know, it feels a little bit like that. But don't take that personally, okay? And I think because this person is really a very, very compassionate person, you will come through to that person. You just need more time. So when you first meet them, then probably they will show you a little bit of a cold shoulder. Don't yeah, like I said, don't take that personally. It's nothing against you. It has something about to do with themselves because they cannot let go, really, okay? The hanged man and like in the upright position usually is not, it's probably, I mean, it's never a bad card, okay? But this is not like a lot of a lot of readers read that. It's not like a forced still stand. This is like if it's in the upright, then this is you know, like it's only almost like a meditation. You go within to see a different perspective, okay? When you know, make a handstand, then you see the world from a different perspective, and then this will, you know, you will yeah, naturally come to a different conclusion, you know what I mean? But when it's like this, then this person is really stuck, okay? Because this person is forced to into that position. This is not like the hangman in the upright. This is chosen, okay? When it's in the reverse, then it's put on them. So maybe, like I said, maybe they are sick with like, I don't know, maybe they have something to do with the back. They can hardly walk or something, like really physically sick, or they are a little bit because they had to work a lot. I get that too from this reading, okay, that this person had to work a lot because they felt alone because this person only is in two cards here, okay? The whole other spread is the keeper of the scales, okay? And this person has to work like very hard to keep the scales on the same level, okay? And I think this person might be a little bit bitter, but like I said, this person is a really good person. So don't take it to your heart. Try to be polite, try to be warm-hearted, try to pull them out of their snail house. This is a translation from German, but you know what I mean. Try to be very nice to them. Try to be honest with them, and yeah, if they're, you know, after a while and you try to be very nice, and if they still are the same, then maybe you talk to them and say like, look, I don't want to put you from his or her throne, okay? I don't want you to take your child. I just want to live with your child because I love your child, and you know, and I want to expand the family. I don't want anything else. And I think this person will open up, okay? So this is a matter of time, I believe. So don't worry and don't take it to your heart, okay? Okay, pile number 4. If you like that and if you felt it resonated, then leave a like and leave a comment down below. Of course, subscribe if you have not yet to my channel and click the bell because there are more videos coming and I have the feeling not everybody can see them, okay? So please stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next week. Bye.